Hello, hello indeed, and welcome to another episode of, uh, sorry, not Central Europe, um, Milton Island. The first round of the beta for the route is over, and I am now here, um, fixing stuff up. One of the sessions that needed to be fixed is session number 3, Shunter's Dream. And that's what I'll be playing through, hopefully. I hope it works. It has to work. It has to. I've spent enough time working on this now, so it should work. I forgot to enable chat. And there we go. Hello, Basic Tried, welcome. In session number 3, Shunter's Dream. I think I managed to fix it. So, yeah. As you can see, the skybox is different. It is the intended one this time around. I hope the game is not too loud. Might be. Looks familiar, was it? See the skybox, yep. So yeah, the intention for today is fairly simple. Play through this session. Complete it. Make sure it works and functions as intended. Sounded good. That's nice. Now, if I am still good at driving this, it's been a while. It's been a while. One of the few visual things that I still need to fix is the grass, the turf effects in some locations. It's sticking out where it's not supposed to. Yeah. Have some advice, follow the speed limits along. Yeah. Especially in this location, on this road, the grass tends to stick quite a lot into like from the asphalt, so that's one of the things I wanna fix. It's funny this road, like you can see here, for example, right? A little bit of the grass is visible on along with the ground as well. I'll need to fix that up. There as well. There. It's funny this piece of road because I just keep coming back to it. I keep changing it constantly, fixing it up, and I just can't fucking get it. I just constantly keep going back to this piece of track and this piece of road. Just to, you know, keep fixing it up constantly. How did it write that? Please transport your whole train to North End. I'll need to change the writing on that. So the gravel car is the last one that will fit in the current configuration. They're both gonna be very annoying very quickly. Not gonna sound it. Okay, gotta be careful now. I need ample space behind the train so that when I come back eventually I need to run around and push these cars onto the ferry. But yeah, it's good. And a little bit further than I wanted, but it's okay. Right. Actually, I'm gonna save myself some time here. There we go. Okay, gravel and diesel fuel are gonna be at the front. Camp goods are gonna be at the front. Pull blocks are the ones that need to be sorted away. Okay. Let's take this entire thing inwards a little bit. Gonna park it on this track here. And then I'm gonna start thinking about the future. Don't overtake myself, essentially. What I need to keep in mind. Right. I want to keep this junction clear. A bit more. So that I can hop through it when needed. Yep, that's good. Okay, apply the brakes. Decouple everything. And let's go back to the other island. Thinking about the future so deep. Is it? Is it really? Okay, nice and easy. How are the boats looking this by today? They're sailing. Slowly but surely. All of them. Could actually go a little bit faster, but yeah. It's good. I like this. Zoom. Zoom. There's an antenna on top of that hill. There's some satellites on top of that hill. So, yesterday... See, this is what was supposed to happen. Yesterday when you were playing the running with coal, essentially, you know, you still would get a signal despite the tracks, you know, being unsignaled or occupied. So that was what was supposed to happen on working with coal yesterday when you were playing it, where you got penalized. But for some reason it didn't work, right? It didn't register the correct signal indication, because what I've done is I cheated the game a little bit. So you said, oh, is there a signal here like down below the ground? Yes, there was. There is an invisible repeater signal in the yard protecting the junctions, making sure that the AIs and, you know, players stop clear of the junctions to not cause any kind of derailments and accidents and stuff like that. Right? Purely this kind of safety reason is why that invisible signal exists below the ground. I did something similar here, except here is not a repeater signal that's below the ground. Here it's a constant green signal below the ground, right? But the problem was that the repeater in the yard did not see the constant green signal on your, in your game, which I don't know, like, I don't know why, but you specifically basically tries. I don't know. Are you running this DLC, the beta for Milton Islands, on a separate content folder, or is it the same content folder you use for your routes and stuff? Because if it's the same, then it's very likely it's causing a lot of problems with the stuff and as well. Because I did notice some slight differences here and there while watching your stream that made me question whether, wait, do I have that? Or is that how it behaves? Or why is it behaving differently, essentially, right? So that's why I questioned this. Casablanca, why didn't you come last night? That's so long ago I can't even remember. Will I see you tonight? Never make plans that far. Very cool, she thinks. From Steam. Only have one build for. Okay. So you see, you doing everything in one folder with all your replacements for sounds and stuff, and creating content, and then also having the beta for the route in that same content folder is causing some issues here and there, some slight differences that I've been noticing in your stream in compared to what I'm having in the game. Right? So there could be some more underlying issues going on as well because of this. I don't know exactly, I don't know. But if you have it all in like through one game, then essentially you just have it as one singular content folder. And I think it's also why the signal didn't work on your end. Why it remained red even though it was not supposed to. Because on my side it worked without issues. I was not able to replicate that red signal that you were having there. For me it was showing proper signal aspect. But I did some changes there anyways, and I decided to place an invisible signal further out of the station in front of the coal mine. So this way that repeater should work regardless. Right? Let's say repeater, so not entirely. I'm gonna have to play around with it a little more, test it a bit more along with other locations on the route that are done in the same way. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna test it further and see how well it behaves. I cannot see underground, but you go over the tracks or just below them, there should be a point where a signal thingy would appear, should appear, that you're hovering. There it is. There's the signal. Oh, of course, clicking that is gonna show me the junction it's referring to. But yeah, the signal was there underground. That's the one that you've passed yesterday as well, right? And this signal is looking out this way for this signal or this signal, right? And it can read both of these. The other direction is done in the same way. There's a signal somewhere down here. I don't know where exactly. I'm not gonna find it. That is looking out this way, but there is no exit signal here. Instead, there is a signal somewhere in this location below the ground giving a constant green indication, right? If I were to look on the map, map options, signals. Somewhere in there is... It's not? What the fuck? Where is that? Signal. Like here you can see them, right? Here you can see the invisible signals in this location. But this, what the fuck? Oh no, there it is. Is it? No. Did they give... Is that signal in their layer? Shouldn't be. But even then it should... What the fuck? But anyways, I'm gonna check that out and see what's going on. But I've added a new invisible signal here at the entrance to the coal mine, right here. So it should see that one anyways. But yeah, there's still some changes that I need to do to that location when it comes to signals to really get an idea of what could possibly be going wrong. Why that signal is not showing on the map? Did I really put it into the wrong layer by accident? But even then, it should work. I don't know. I'll have to check it over. But yeah. Hello, Sheradice. Welcome. Okay, so let's start sorting this out. So, orange needs to be in front. Diesel gravel in front. Chem goods in front. So all of these need to be in front. I need to sort out the box cars. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, that works. Right. Wrong with the junction, doesn't matter, I'm gonna be going that way anyways. Oh, that's matter. Oh, that is matter. Oh, that is matter. Oh, that is matter. Oh, that didn't hit me at all. Oh, okay. I wonder if the game always worked like that, or if they changed that. The game doesn't register anything as long as you're not on the same path. That's interesting to say the least. Okay, I have never had that. Pass me the goose. No, I don't feel so bad. No, absolutely not. Okay. Right. That was a slight miscalculation on my side. Let's quickly get back to the same location we were at. Jeez, that was a very strong bonk. Trainz is long gone, right? Yeah, that train's long gone. Good. Now it's my turn to be long gone. If you would kindly stop accelerating, that would be great. If you would kindly stop accelerating further, that would be great as well. I'm rushing now. I'm very much rushing. I shouldn't be rushing, but yeah, whatever. I don't really care. Mainly just wanna get to the same point I was in. Right? And now we fly. Meow. Did this AI depart as intended? Yes, it did. Okay. I didn't even see or hear it. But I think I have it set to despawn as well. Yeah, I had it set to despawn. Okay. The fact that it doesn't exist anymore means that it worked. It happens. Schmappens. Okay. Get this out of there. Okay, there we go. Apply the brakes. And now we fly. Meow. Come on. You ferry. You boat. Alright, nice and easy. Oh, the bot did not give me goose. So how are things going, everybody? Pretty good, I guess, I suppose, I don't know. So glad that the running numbers work now. They had so much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Woo! Close call. Okay. So I don't care about speeding. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Transport me, Scotty. Okay, we are now back to where we were before. Except we're not derailed this time. Okay, so Camp goods are going to the limestone mine. Pulp logs are loaded there. Diesel fuel goes to the coal mine on top of the hill. Gravel goes... It's the second closest here. Okay. So the way I want to install this, I want diesel and camp goods to be together on front of the entire consist. So let's do that. Shut up. Let's play normally now. We don't need to rush anymore. Just because of that, I'm going to go ahead and disable the debug features, so I don't accidentally speed up the time, and I don't want to. So camp goods are gonna be on the front. Then I need to get the pull logs in there. I need to get diesel fuel in there. Okay. Should be fairly simple. Yeah. Yeah. Uploaded my bar to DLS. First local. Nice. Now working to get my reefers in shape for DLS. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. It's fantastic. It's nice to resolve something, and it's so frustrating when you know something should work and doesn't. Yeah. It's like session creation. It should work, but it doesn't. Then you just wonder, like, why the fuck are you not working? Okay. Do not stop on tracks. Thankfully, that does not apply to the train. Okay. I'm gonna push the pull forks into the siding here. I'm gonna push the diesel fuel cart, the camp goods cart, and I'm gonna get the pull forks and the gravel and stuff coupled up. Then I need to sort out the box cars. It's gonna be another puzzle. Because preferably I want to get them unloaded at the same time so that I can just get that done with. Okay. This way. Go! Now I can push this entire thing to the camp goods cart. Car. Bleh. I've been playing way too much repo lately. And when the documentation is so fragmented and outdated. Yeah. Way too much what? I don't even know anymore. Oh, the game you mean. Repo, R-E-P-O. The game that's currently storming the world. Fuck. No. I want to... Yeah. Okay, hold on. Boxcar... I need the boxcars to be in front of me, so I need to take them out. Hello, boxcar. Would you like to go on a date? No. Okay. The boxcar doesn't like me. As in repository, basically. Or repossess. where the goal of the game is to basically enter these procedurally generated levels. Am I coupled? Yes, okay. And collect valuables, a certain amount of them, through several extraction points. The amount you have to collect gets higher and higher. There's more and more extraction points as well. There's some monsters roaming around that can kill you. Your friends can then respawn you, but using these extraction points. It's a lot of fun. It can get scary, very terrifying sometimes. But the animations are absolutely amazing. And the entire game is just so much fun to play. A very simple concept, but very good. It's basically just another like ideal of a Lethal Company. The same kind of gameplay loop, basically. I could stream that as well if people will be interested, but not today. It's got multiplayer of, I think, up to 6 people. And a single player mode as well. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Okay. Now essentially I've got all the cars sorted. Yeah. So now I just need to make it all into one consist and then fly off with that one into Narnia or whatever. Should be relatively simple. So I'm gonna park these 2 cars on this track here with the water tower. I'm gonna collect this bulkhead flat car, these flat cars, and then couple that to the boxcars here and deliver the boxcars out in to this industry. I don't think I have enough space here. No, I don't. So a simple task awaits me. I say a simple task, but there's 2 ways I could do this right now, and I'm gonna choose the more interesting one, or the one that I see more fit for the current indication of work. Like the one that's more efficient. I don't fucking know what I'm even talking about. I'm trying to come up with something sensible to say, but I can't. Right, I'm trying to explain what I'm doing, but I'm not exactly the type of person to comment on the work that I'm doing. So it's really just... you know... I'm trying to keep the commentary going. But if I don't know how to commentate, I cannot really keep the commentary going. That's okay. Could theoretically fit that on there. I'm not going to try and squeeze that in. I'm just gonna go out this way. That's correct, okay. Didn't really need to bring those two dead weights on me behind the engine, but hey, whatever. It's good enough. Brachus Relixus. Let's go. You're doing fine. Thanks. I'm trying. I'm trying my damn hardest. Trying to go up with something sensual to say. I see. No. Remember my session messed up with the goods and fruit not being recognized. The goods and fruit were recognized. I watched back the replay and I realized where the issue was. The goods were recognized. The problem was in that when I was calculating the tasks, I calculated the cargo and not the amount of train cars. So that's how I ended up with the wrong number being in the task number as opposed to what you actually have to shunt. So the number is not supposed to be 10 items or like 10 cars or 10 shunt operations. It's supposed to be 8 shunting car operations. 10 is the total number of commodities. 8 is the train cars. Can't figure out why the game's on the maker so hard to bounce on. If you see me later today in voice channel on my server or any other server, join in and I can help you set it up properly, or you know, get the volumes figured out. It's gonna be easier that way. Sitting game sounds are always so loud on mine. Yeah, they are, but don't worry. If you still have voice meter banana, we're gonna be using that as well. But yeah, I'll let you, you know, just like when you see me in voice, just join in and I'll help you figure it out. Set it up properly. The most important part of setting it up is to not touch it ever again, because you will forget that you have changed it. Cause like I keep forgetting, like between me, when I record videos without any commentary, I tend to push the game volumes to the maximum, or like the audio capture to the maximum, so that you know you get the nice crispy game sound, right? When I actually stream and do commentary, I push the game volume to be lower than my speech. By a lot, by whole 15 decibels. Right now what you're hearing is 15 decibels less than what you should be hearing. Right? I'm controlling it all through OBS. The reason why I just have voice meter banana is that so that I can separate the different sound waves, not waves. Just have two separate audio tracks essentially. In my headset right now, I'm hearing both track A and track B. Track A includes music that's currently playing on my web browser. It includes people talking to me over Discord. It includes Steam notifications, stuff like that. That's what I have in audio track A through voice meter banana. Audio track B is only the game. So what you are hearing. And that is what I am capturing, that audio track B, with OBS. And as a result, me having it in a separate sound capture essentially, or audio capture, audio track, I can easily separately control the sound of the game, as opposed to, having it all combined and then fiddle around everything, setting it up precisely. And I don't need to go into the game settings here to change it. Here is just constant 10%. For me, that is enough, right? The game is incredibly loud, right? So for me, 10% works really well as a constant value. And my headset also allows for, it's got a little adjustable knob on it that allows me to adjust the volume as well. But, we obviously have Windows as well where you can adjust the volume, and you have Voice Meter Banana that allows you to adjust the volume as well, right? A lot of volume controls, but really you only will be using one, and the one that you will be using is the one on OBS. So that's shunting operation 1 done, and operation 2 done as well. So that is now counted. Back to the soundtracks. Me having it separate basically allows me to control it specifically, right? Also having, microphone is another separate audio track in OBS, right? And I'm boosting that one by 2 decibels. That is something that you cannot just do with the slider on the bottom of the bar in OBS. You have to actually, open the properties and manually type in that you want to be a little bit louder. I'm boosting it by 2 decibels because I found that it's better. It's making me sound louder, as opposed to some other games that I play where the sounds are not very well balanced. So, it makes it a little bit better in that case. So what you're hearing in the game right now is 15 decibels less, right? Or 14.9 as it is. I'm gonna sound the horn. Actually, let me go to the engine so it's as loud as it can be. Right? That's pretty loud, you would say, right? I'm going to slowly boost the audio to be as loud as what I'm capturing. You can hear the engine. I'm closer to the microphone now, so you can hear me better. You can hear the engine. You can hear it's a lot more stronger, the audio. I'm gonna sound the horn now. And back to minus 15 decibels, right? This is the way that I'm handling my audio. When I'm recording, I have the audio on 0. I'm not boosting it down. I'm keeping it level. When I'm streaming, I set the game audio 15 decibels lower than what I'm actually capturing, so that, you can hear me better. There's a lot of these different controls. It takes some fiddling around, right? Every single bit of hardware and software is different, so you're gonna obviously get different values and different captures. So you have to fiddle with it around as well. But I'm gonna at least, help you out, get the levels and stuff like that for your setup, so that it works relatively good. Yeah. I keep those cars there. Let's roll down the hill. I'll show my settings later. I tested in OBS before each session, recording on IT before starting to stream. Yes, that would be great, thank you. Because I hesitate to post those streams to YouTube when I find the voiceover hard to hear due to game sounds. Yeah, I understand. I haven't configured the industries yet to be in the mode 2, like you suggested, to capture, like, to play around with the fact that you can just, drive while it's loading and not. I haven't done that. I'm just cheating it around and just doing this, because I feel like it would confuse the players a little too much when their control is not taken in an industry, like it's the basic thing regarding all the other industries and stuff like that in the game, like people are used to. So I'm kind of hesitant in actually changing that aspect to to keep the controls for you while you are loading and unloading. So I'm most likely just gonna stay in the mode that it is right now. That's shunting operation number 3 done. Is it confusing when it's working but you can't tell? Yeah, exactly. If it's a visible cargo, right? Like, for example, here, the camp goods. That's visible cargo. You will see, okay, it's actually working, loading, unloading. With this, you don't see it. With this, you don't see it, right? Even with the boxcars, unless the door opens to, look inside, you don't see that it's working. So that's why I'm hesitant on doing it in the second mode of the multiplayer industry. So yeah. Can't easily tell it's unloading, loading unless you monitor closely the messages. Yeah, that too. And I feel like it would be way too confusing for players to have that kind of working style on. So yeah. But the planes are not flying yet. Okay. I don't even know when they start flying. They wait for 1 hour, 10 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, yeah. They have long waiting times. It's only 3 planes? It's not correct. Unless some have already flew by and I haven't noticed. So I need to check this. Oh yeah, no, okay. It's just, yeah. Okay. So that works. There's only 2 planes now left. Okay, so that is loading. Good, I think. Right. And this needs to be done one by one. In some kind of fashion. How the fuck did I do this last time? Don't remember. See, it's a little puzzle. It's loaded? Oh shit. Bastard. Why the fuck are you here? I applied your brakes. Okay. Gotta be more careful with it. It's more challenging this way. But now, do I have enough power to climb it? Okay, I do. Okay, now. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna park the car up there. Just so that it's not in the way. I want it to stay up here. For now. Probably just didn't have enough pressure to hold it in place, so it started rolling with the brakes applied. The possibility. Is you moving? Is you moving? No, you're stopped. Okay. These guys are stopped as well, so okay, good. Gotta be careful about them. Okay. It's actually gonna be very simple to load this. Hi, hello, Zefek, welcome. Nice and easy. Gonna load this one. I'm gonna stay with this one. I'm gonna be maneuvering this one again, so might as well stay. Anyways, the next thing we're gonna be doing is, taking this out, getting this train car, loading that. I'm gonna bring them out as well from the sidings, and then I'm gonna take care of these cars and yeah. Up here there's gonna be chem goods to here, and there's gonna be diesel fuel to here. Yeah, so fairly simple. Nice and easy. Now I need to take the second car. Be careful. Ooh, that was a bonk. Meow. Forgot there's a uphill here. I got distracted by the plane. It's flying into Chicago City. Over there. Alright. Let's load this one up. You're here. Oh, you're here. Okay. I forgot where my planes were. That's why. I just needed to check how I set them up because I forgot. Having the background scenery operate the way you intend is always interesting. I don't know what the proper word would be. I guess I'm just interested in knowing how they operate, how it all looks when they are driving about, and stuff like that. Where is my TurfFX? Game, please give me back my TurfFX. Thank you. Ugh. Trainz. Now we go down. I like this location so much. This island easily has to be my most favorite of all the ones that I've built here. It offers such a unique layout and challenge to drive through. It's a really pleasant experience. Also, the update for Multiplayer Industry 2 has pretty much just released like 2 days ago. And it actually prevented me from uploading a new version of Swedarin and Milton Islands to the beta because of just how freshly new it was. The DLS was still not properly recognizing it, even though I managed to download it without issues. But now I'm afraid that it's just gonna be broken and I will not be able to upload it at all. But is it a rational fear? Maybe. It has happened before, but I'm having good optimistic ideals right now, so I hope it's gonna work out good. Okay. Let's sort this out. What happened with this? The new version has being just released on the DLS, but it's so freshly new that the beta uploading hasn't recognized it yet. So it's given me an error. That's how freshly new it was on the DLS. I just hope that it's gonna be sorted out tomorrow. That's how long it usually takes. So tomorrow I should be able to upload it without issues. Hopefully. Because it has happened to me previously that it just didn't work properly. An asset that was out like that. So, but yeah, I'm keeping my hopes high for this one. Last time that I've had a problem with this was actually the cab for the F7 units by the same guy. I think? No, by Trainboy 1, a different guy, also from JR. Because they had the same problem in that they weren't properly marked on the DLS and they had issues. And so even the DLS wouldn't properly recognize the stuff. But that has since been fixed because the guy has uploaded a new version of the asset since then. I don't know why Justin doesn't reply us since several weeks ago when he was going to get back to this. Yeah. I don't know, I've never had good experience with dealing with anyone from JR. Including the guy, I alerted him that his cab was, the one on the DLS was broken. There was an error. He basically told me, well, the entry can fuck themselves, fix the game, and I'm not gonna do anything about it. End of conversation. So essentially I got told, fuck you, get the JR version. Okay, congratulations, I cannot use that fuck all everywhere, I guess. Fuck everyone, doing multiplayer or trying to make a fucking DLC or anything, right? So that was the answer that I've gotten. It was the second time ever I dealt with someone from JR. The first time ever was exactly the same fucking outcome. So as you can tell, I'm not exactly keen on working with anyone from there. Especially when you try and help them, be like, hey, this is broken. And then you give them exact way of how to fucking fix it as well, may I add. And they're just like, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna do that. Okay then. Pretty much tells me their fucking priorities. Not even PTT's effect, that was fucking jointed rail. The self-proclaimed gods of Trainz, apparently. So you can pretty much tell where I stand regarding dealing with anything about them. I think a lot of the time creators feel that it works for them is not a bug. I feel like if someone reports me a problem, I'm going to at least, take a look and investigate it. I feel like that's the basic fucking thing you should do as a content creator, even if it's not a bug on your side, or if it's, just centralized to that one player only. You should still go and investigate it. The same applies to N3V. Because receiving a bug report and not doing anything about it, not even bothering to investigate it, is something like as if you were submitting a DLC to be reviewed by the people through the beta, right? And the people, they report you all the different problems, and you just say, nah, fuck that, and push it out anyways as a, product, regardless, without implementing any of the fixes. Being like, oh, surely that's only on their side, not on my side. On my side, it works. In a retarded Texas accent. That was unnecessary. I just had to. Because that's what I imagine the people are like. Those who just don't care at all. It's like the most fitting cultural appropriation you can probably give them ever. Doesn't take away from the fact that they can push out some really good content, obviously. They only at least were as nice dealing with people as they are with making stuff for the game. It's also why I don't really care about their opinion anymore. I too used to have JR in relatively high regards. Thinking that they were good and stuff. So when some people from there basically then told me, oh, this is bad and stuff like that, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I see. But with the way they fucking approach others sometimes, it's just like, why should I listen to them? I fucked up, hold on. Couple that, apply the brake. To make sure that it's obviously not going to go anywhere, this train car. Alright, and now we go deliver the remaining stuff, the last 2 train cars. How long have I been live for? I don't even know. Hour 13. Right, correct. I just need to do a nice and gentle bump. Paradise, if you're still here, there's one thing that I kept wanting to tell you specifically. The way that you do your content, your routes, and that train as well, the 465, they invoke that little weird sense of nostalgia in like, it's new content, it's new, and this applies to Milton Valley and the Head Anchor Tramway and everything, right? They just for some reason invoke some kind of sense of nostalgia. I don't know how you do it, but you do it. I don't know if it makes sense what I just said. But it invokes that nice feeling of nostalgia, like to some other assets. I think that might be it. I mean, that's definitely a big part of it. But still. I'm faster than last time. Last time, one of the last times that I was driving this session, playing it. Actually, I'm not that far ahead. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it just started. Okay. So I'm about like 3 or 4 minutes faster than the first time I played through the session. So actually, let's just take this little overview of the route in. Because why not? Because everybody had a team in Trainz that they respected, and then in a matter of moments, the team got disrespected by them. Yeah, sure seems like that. Now I feel like playing Flight Simulator. God damn it! I used to have some respect towards PTT until they showed me that no matter what I do, they are here to make my train existence very awkward, miserable. Just say it like that. No matter what Trainz group I tried to be part of, it was always just miserable, useless, boring. But you don't need to be part of any group. Just be yourself as well. But hey, we have our VIP voice group. Central Europe. It's fun. They're all just so nice. I think it was somewhere around here. Yeah, here. And the engine was here, and that's now part of the screenshot as well. The very first time that I played through this session was the exact same outcome. The train was here, the plane was overhead. Just pure coincidence that that happened. And that's now part of the thumbnail. For a second, I really thought you changed the MSFS. Is there a story behind the radar domes? Not really. pretty much just wanted some decoration for the hills, right? Because I figured having only trees everywhere wouldn't really fit. So there's a little antenna on this island, right? And I felt that was nice. And I was like, okay, maybe something into the background. And I found this asset. I was searching for some kind of like satellite array. Like I originally wanted big satellite dishes, right? But I didn't found an asset that was like big enough or that would look good enough or fitting enough. And then I found this meteorological kind of radar dishes, right? Or radar spheres. And so I decided to use those in here. But that's about it. I don't really do background for my routes and stuff like that. It's not for me to write out a story of why things are the way they are. But I tend to write out an explanation if people ask for it, you know. Just something, I guess, to satisfy their curiosity. Okay, am I heading downhill? Yes, I am. Okay, that's good. Robbie's limestone. I mean, like the SCTI diffuse. Pretty much, I guess. I tried looking for some assets, but I didn't really find anything that I could use. So I've ended up going for the weather radar instead. Also, basically, Trainz, when I'm done with this session, I'm gonna show you how the skybox is supposed to look on the working with coal sessions. I also take into account what you told. You said that, you know, this bit being curved is not realistic and doesn't, like, it feels out of place. And I agree. I didn't want to really do it either, but I didn't have this kind of bridge without the pillars or like the you know, the cross beams in there, so I couldn't actually have made a proper bridge out of those in the area, so I just had to curve that one with a big span. Not the best, but it works enough. I'm happy with it. A little bit of fictionalization here and there um, doesn't break stuff. Alright, adieu, car. I remember you also commented on this spline, seeing it from Svedarin, and yeah, you are correct. You have seen this on Svedarin. It's the same limestone cliff. Right, 7 out of 8. Continuing on. I think it's neat how you pretend like you don't even know they're actually spy drones. Spy what? Sorry. Spy domes. Have this whole cover story worked out pretty. Yeah, absolutely. Furniture Fortress has its lore, but it remains private because I found no reason to post it. Fair enough. You can do that later. Don't really do lore, I just got some weather domes. Works even better with a Valley Girl accent. I like got some like weather domes. I don't know how to do that fucking thing. uh, no, it's actually weather domes. I didn't really think of like spy on stuff or stuff like that at all when I placed them down. I wanted to originally have a radar dish, or not radar, a satellite dish for like basically like what NASA uses to look into space and stuff like that, you know. So something space related. I wanted to have an observatory as well, but once again I didn't find an appropriate asset, so I decided, hey, you know what would be better fitting? A satellite dish of some kind, you know, this kind of like big ass dish looking out into the sky would work better. I didn't find a one that I was happy with, and then I came across that those radar domes. I was like, yeah, okay, you know what, this works. And so is a weather station now, essentially. Oh, yeah, it's in this one. Sure, as you can see, I'm doing 12 miles per hour here. The needle is at 18, 19. Going 15, the needle is showing to almost 20. Yeah, 15 is 20, almost 21, 20 and a half on the speedometer. So you guys might want to scale down the speedometer slightly. Yeah, I didn't touch that, was already in the original asset. Yeah, I'll see if I can fix in the config file when I update the MVR. Yeah, there's two ways you can fix it. Either with the, you know, changing the config file, possibly, or changing the texture on it. Whatever would work better, I guess. But hey, it's up to you, of course. It's not that big of an issue. Nice. Collect the marked cars into one constant and check that you have them all. And leave any unmarked cars here in North End. Okay. So I have 4 of them already. I just need to get 5 more. Permanent Fortress lore was only useful for the creation of accurate portraits that would have worked IRL. Fair enough. Hour 32 minutes. I'm doing pretty good with this, damn. Oh yeah, we haven't really looked at all of the boats. There's another one. Lower quality one. Container boat. I have a very high quality one. Freighter. Of course, fish ships and stuff like that. Fishing boats. This guy is slowly entering the map again. Everyone's off to the sides of the map right now. These 2 boys as well. Some of the signal seems to fucked up. This, yeah, I'm not gonna comment on that. Let's just focus on completing the task. But I can share it here. I guess, sure, go ahead. I guess people here would be interested in editing it. Getting hungry here. Stop talking about fish and chips. Now you're making me hungry. How did you know I was off to the side of the map, IRL? Yes. I'm inside your walls. Yes, the one was intentional to sell the point. Good. I'm not clicking on it. Okay, I'm just being stupid now. Okay, now let's roll. Oh, wrong way. Let's roll now. Hmm. All right. Hmm. I don't know if I can get there. Okay, let's try. You know what? I'm gonna push this back up there. Oh shit. Oh, watch out, ladies and gentlemen. New Century Euro mini lore has dropped. I'm gonna read it when I don't have shunting operations on my hand. Poranice was once an Austrian Österburg. In 1740s, it became part of Prussia. Osterburg became a significant defense point against Austria-Hungary. It was fully fortified, having a citadel and urban bastion fortifications. After a 7-year war, Pohranice was modernized and a few fortifications appeared, including Urban Flesch, Stadtfläche, and Rockfort, Fort Stein, that covered dangerous hills around Citadel. I bet during the 1600s there were some great defenestrations there. Jesus Christ, this thing is fast. Am I reversing? Yes, okay. Why not Fort Steinchen? Prague Castle is notable for the two demonstrations that kicked off the 30 Years' War. Hmm. Oh. Paradise, by the way, regarding the Minecraft thingy, the new game that we wanna do with create and stuff, if you could send me the mod list a bit early so that I can actually try and installing all the mods properly, seeing if I can even manage to get the game to work. I would appreciate that. Alright. We have all of that. Damn, that's a that's a heavy lock consist. Damn. Alright, now I have to bring this down the hill. Probably know that history better than me, yeah. Yep, I'll send the mods to everyone for testing when they're ready. Alright, sounds good. Thank you very much. Now, I know for a fact that this entire consist of, cannot fit onto the ferry. Right? It's just too short. But I have an idea. Well, of course I have to have an idea, because, you need to get all of these train cars to the other side somehow. Been going for hour 45 now. Seems about right with my initial prediction of it taking roughly 2 hours to complete. I still increased the time for completion to 3 hours though. Just to make it safer. A safer bet. Because I know people don't know the route as well as I do. Because obviously I built it. So they're gonna take their time actually, getting stuff where it needs to go. Figuring it out and puzzling around. Don't drive off the fucking edge, thank you. Good job, nice. Go take all the cars, now bring them to Beaver Cove. Your train is too long to fit all on the barge. You can use the ice cream company spur at Beaver Cove for temporary store cars. It has a red marker. Yeah. So, the way you can complete this session is that you can use this little track as a storage for when you eventually get over to the other side of the island here, to the water. the ferry, right? Okay. This is gonna come with me. This I'm gonna push. Okay, I'm gonna do it very interestingly now. It's actually kind of annoying because I don't want the hopper on this end of the train. Right? That's a problem. Realistically, I would love the hopper to be on the other end. But it doesn't matter. Either way, there's only going to be one train car out in that's gonna have to stay, and that's gonna have to go on the second round, basically, to get over the ferry. The thing why I wanted the hopper to be on the other side is because it would be easier, or it would be actually more nicer, not easier. It'd be more visually appealing to have all the lock cars go in one go and then just grab the one hopper alone, but that's okay. I'm still gonna try and achieve that. Though I don't actually have to. There's many ways you can do this. Right? Okay, let's apply the brakes. No. Oh, quickly, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Go, 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 go. I said go. Thank you. Okay. So... it's on the ferry now. You know what? I think I'm just gonna bring this over. Figure out the shunting operations there. When I arrive. Doesn't really matter because you cannot climb the hill with all the cars, it's too heavy. Right, the train is too heavy to climb from the ferry by itself when it's all together. So you do have to split it apart. These are stationary, I assume? Yes, okay. Good. These are all stationary. During the Napoleonic War, Osterburg was massacred and armed modifications were blown up by French soldiers. This includes Fort Graben, which was a source of materials for a new village, Graben, that later turned into Reben. In 1845, fortress was defined as obsolete and dangerous for any Prussian unit that would stay there. Also, the fact that the railway route going from Brzozy to Hohenudle made the collapse of fortress quicker. In 1848, Citadel was a spare border fort in case of Austro-Hungarian War. During World War I, it served military purposes for the last time. After 1918 and creation of Czechoslovakia, Osterburg became pohraničie, and its citadel became a prison and arsenal. Okay. In 2000s, Pohraničie Fortress has been turned into a museum, having Fortstein and urban flesh rebuilt. I know that you say that's illegal, but we both know that deep down you really do want that hopper on that end. Don't deny it to me, and don't deny it to yourself. Fuck you. I don't want it there. It's annoying. Look at it. It's hideous. And it blocks my view. Can you see anything? Look. Can you see anything? I can't. Right. The junctions here are pretty much set for you to go here, but it won't register as you completing the task until every single train car makes it to that stop marker. Oh my god, it's another plan. There it is. Zoom. Alright. Yes, I can see something. I can see the objects of your desires. Fucking damn it. It's not an object of desire, it's a pathetic creation. Completely fucked up sequence for the horn. Doesn't matter. Okay, take those out. How many is this? That's 3 cars as well. Yeah, okay, I could do this. I'll take the entire thing to the other island. And Yeah, whatever, fuck it, I don't care about speeding, I just wanna get this done already. I miscalculated the points anyways, you're supposed to have like 800 points on this. Not just 650. Yeah, stop complaining, I don't care. That crossing is just gonna stay active. Hmm. Okay, time to stop. Oh shit. It's not coupled, I forgot. See, this is just barely enough to pull it. 3 cars on that hopper, so 4 cars is theoretically the maximum you can take up this hill with this engine alone. Wrong way. Bonk. It works! It works! Remember me, is this road now released or in beta? In beta still. Because if you're still modifying, it may be a good idea to add those US style letterboxes to the house in the street. Ah, yeah. Makes sense? Makes sense? Makes sense? Letterboxes, I completely forgot about those, and trash cans. Gonna do those details, yeah. Also, after the demolition of urban fortifications, the river that went by Pohranice was regulated and covered in an underground channel that goes under the Pohranice station. Entry and exit of this channel will be visible in the newest version of SEM. Yep. It's gonna be fun. Alright. So the main programming works, the session is finishable. What I haven't done yet properly is actually calculate the points. Calculate the points properly. Like how much you're actually supposed to get. So I'll need to do that. Also, I'm just loading this session to show Wasted Tries how this particular session with the coal is supposed to look like. And why it's so dark. It's because it's very, very cloudy. It looks much, much better now, as you can see. So yeah. Also, don't mind the very obvious Sheradice reference to his Milton Valley with this one particular follow ride. I see, yes, very much better. So yeah. All of the sessions should now remember the actual skyboxes they're supposed to have. Also, I don't know which session it was. I think it was this one where you've missed some of the AI trains running around. I'm not sure. So there's also a very interesting overtake happening right here. By the time these trains reach you, they're already all, overtaking each other. Like misclicked. And then I think it was a different session. No, it was a second session where we've missed some interesting trains. Of course, I have to have this on the MVR main line. And let me get rid of the speed up. The Royal Sherardise Express. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. when you have it scripted, essentially, when you have a guarantee that the player is going to be in a certain location, 100% sure of it, then you can do the most amazing stuff with the AI. You don't have to rely on, randomness. You don't have to have trains spread out across some kind of time frame, you know. And that's kind of the problem with the second session, in that I didn't really find a suitable way of how to check the player is approaching this interchange again. So I actually had to spread the AI trains in the second session over a span of few minutes when I expect the player to arrive. Can't wait to see what people are gonna do by 465F. Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be very interesting. Also, as you can see, it's not as dark anymore in this session. I've cleaned it up a little bit. You can get a better look at the train cars now as well. You can see that there are some red ones among them as well now. Not just black. So yeah, it's a little where it consists. Eagle report 17? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. But yeah. Also, there's an entire boat. Like, one entire boat floating around in this session as well. Also, I'm relatively early, so I'm gonna slow down slightly. Because there's more AI in these locations, of course. I figured that, hey, might as well show them all now. When you actually, because I know when and where each one of them is going to be, so I can set up the cameras and, put the expectations properly in place. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna show that off, and then I'm gonna end the stream after that. Because what I wanted to do is basically done. I wanted to test the third session. And that's been tested. Some interesting cargo on this train as well. Oh shit, Jesus Christ. I didn't expect, I forgot it's on this track. Screenshot? Yeah, a little too late for that, but yeah, whatever. It's rather nice that I managed to build this. This is, like, not entirely what I wanted to always build, but kind of similar to it, right? I've always wanted to have a track going over a main line where, you know, the trains just fly by. And this is not exactly according to the expectations that I was having, because I had like more refined idea of like what I want. But what I built here is pretty close to it and I really like it. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Or, well, next time. Thank you again. Looks great. Thank you. See you later. Yep. See you later. Bye. Easter egg. Enjoy.